I worked double shifts through university. At a family dinner, I found out my grandmother had been sending me $3,000 a month for 4 years. My parents took it all. I don't even know where to start. Throughout university, I worked double shifts, sometimes 60 to 70 hours a week, just to afford rent, groceries, and textbooks. I was constantly exhausted, barely sleeping, and falling behind in classes because I couldn't afford not to work. My parents knew this. They watched me come home exhausted, stressed, and burnt out. They told me it was just part of being an adult. What I didn't know, what I had absolutely no idea about, was that my grandmother had been sending $3,000 every month to my parents for me. I found out at a family dinner. My grandmother was talking about how proud she was of me for handling university so well, especially since she knew how hard it must be even with the money she was giving me. I asked her what she meant. The table went quiet. She looked confused and said, "The $3,000 a month. I wanted you to focus on your studies, not work yourself into the ground." I felt physically sick. My parents immediately tried to change the subject. Later that night, I confronted them. That's when everything came out. For 4 years, my grandmother had been sending money meant for me. I never saw a cent of it. While I was skipping meals and pulling double shifts, that money was being used to fund my sister's luxury lifestyle, designer clothes, expensive trips, and eventually a brand new BMW. I was working myself to exhaustion to survive while they spent my education money on someone else. When I asked them how they could watch me struggle like that, they said things like, "You didn't need to know. We used it where it benefited the family most. Your sister had more potential." They told me I should be grateful I learned the value of hard work. My sister says I should stop being bitter and that it wasn't really my money anyway. My grandmother is heartbroken. She cried when she realized I didn't even know the money existed. Now my parents are angry at me for causing drama and embarrassing them. Some relatives want me to forgive them and move on. Others say this is unforgivable. I feel betrayed on a level one didn't know was possible. I trusted my parents. I worked myself into burnout while they let me believe no one was helping me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to forgive them, or if I even should.